So a preliminary investigation of the Milepost 97 fire showed that it was started by an illegal campfire, and they found that out just after it started Wednesday night. And whoever started that fire has been the talk of the town here in Canyonville.
And I'm not going to let up. I think the police, whoever, they need to really investigate.
For the last 4 days, Canyonville residents like Melody LaRue have watched this fire grow and spread thousands of acres. In the town of just 2,000 people, emotions run high as police still don't have a suspect.
Just to see all the trees that are still burning and everybody out there with shovels trying to fix things. Sorry. And they're going to get away with it probably.
Melody's not alone. Hope Del Rio works at Ken's Sidewalk Cafe, a popular restaurant in Canyonville, and says catching the suspect is the talk of the town.
The talk of the town is that it was a homeless camp. So I don't know if they were trying to cook or just had a fire for the glow of it. But I hope whoever did it is accountable, and I hope it's on his heart, or whoever it was, to turn themselves in.
One illegal campfire has ended up costing more than $2 million in damages and resources. Now, both Melody and Hope have a message for the suspect.
Let somebody know. Just tell somebody. Call anonymously if you have to.
Step it up and be accountable and be responsible and face the consequences of this, and just be an honest person.
And a message for the investigators.
I mean, keep on it. I'm going to keep on it with them.
I've reached out to Oregon State Police about where they are in their investigation, and so far I haven't heard back from them, but I'll keep you updated on our website, kdrv.com. Live in Canyonville, Mari Nelson, Newswatch 12. Throughout the day, as you can see behind me, that fire is actively burning and spreading. It's now up to 150 acres. You can see a huge smoke cloud in the air, but it seems to be pushing south. So all that smoke is impacting Merlin, Hugo, and even into Grants Pass. I'm going to step out of the frame so you can get a better look at all of this smoke in the air.
Team coverage for you tonight, but first, we're going to send it out to Newswatch 12's Mari Nelson, who's been covering the Milepost 97 fire since it first started, where fire crews say the fire is now at an estimated 9,000 acres. And just into our newsroom, fire crews are working on hand lines and dozer lines. Good evening, Mari. Can you give us an update?
That's right. So fighting fires of this scale require lots of resources, and crews have been out here at the fire camp all day getting those resources set up. Now, as of right now, 900 firefighters are out here assigned to this fire.
We've got to have a place to house all those people, feed all those people, make sure they have everything they want.
That's what the fire camp is for. It's set up in Tri-City, right off of I-5, exit 103.
Yeah, this location is actually where we had a fire camp 2 years ago for the Horse Prairie incident. So we had contacts with the landowners already, and they were gracious enough to let us use this facilities again. A lot of the infrastructures that we need to get up and going is already here. There's already electrical to the site. There's internet and phone lines here. There's potable water here.
The site has everything from tents, kitchens, shower trailers, and medical tents. Medical unit leader Kiefer Allen says they expect to treat anywhere from 50 to 100 firefighters a day.
Anything from first aid to super advanced life support. We have heart monitors, AEDs, ALS medications.
For this fire, a big worry is the risk the terrain poses. It's steep and filled with poison oak.
Poison oak's a real big thing. We do carry steroid injections for that. You know, with all the smoke inhalation with that poison oak, it can really cause some damage. So
firefighters spend about 16 hours fighting the fire and 8 hours resting at the camp. Reed describes the camp as a mini city that could be up and running for weeks.
As the fire winds down, which will probably be a while from now, things will start getting demobbed at that point, and then the camp will start slowly shrinking until it's not needed anymore.
But all day long, until it got dark last night, there were people coming down the road and just stopping and, you know, trying to see what was going on.
Phyllis Osiki lives in South Canyonville, about a mile east of where Milepost 97 fire is burning. The lot by her house became a parking lot of Canyonville residents on edge as the fire spread rapidly. Like many here, Phyllis wants to be ready in case of an evacuation.
I just packed a bag, including dog food for my dog, and just got ready in case I had to leave.
Phyllis gathered all of her important documents, medication, dog food, and clothes to last a few days. But that's not all. She keeps her home prepared for fire season.
You can see up here all this underbrush has been cut back.
And she's not the only one concerned about protecting her home. Her neighbors down the street also sprung into action when they saw the fire come so close to their house.
We had the sprinklers going all day. All day.
Debbie Hill says her and her family are ready to leave at a moment's notice if it becomes necessary.
It was only a mile from the house, so wanted to make sure if they had to evacuate, we got everything out and packed the cars and had them ready to go. I know how quickly fire can spread, and you don't want to wait for the last minute.
While residents are ready to leave, firefighters are planning to set up camp and stay in Canyonville overnight.
This is a full suppression fire. This isn't something that we want to manage for the long term, so we're going to fight this fire aggressively.
Both Debbie and Phyllis say that even though the fire continues to spread, the direction of the winds overnight have put their minds more at ease.
Firemen have done a wonderful job on keeping it from coming into Canyonville or Riddle, and just tremendously thankful.